Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to this video. Basically, this is just a short video to tell you about something that's very close to my heart that is going to be on a platform. My writing has finally been approved on inkit.com. I have some subscriptions on there. I have so many books to put on there. It's unbelievable. And in each subscription, you get whatever's in the previous subscription as well. And we're talking full-length novels, serializations, updates to best-selling novels as well, which I've had people contact me about before. Are you writing another one? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? So I have put that on one of the tiers. So I'll put the links in the description if you want to check it out. If you love romance, if you love young adult romance, I've got young adult romance. I've got the full-on Arabella Kingsley naughty contemporary romance on there as well. Yeah, lots of things going to be on there. Daddy's Rules and all sorts of books. If you're interested in that kind of thing. My bestsellers. They're also on Amazon, so you can buy them straight off there. But I've, I'm doing chapters. You don't have to read the book all at once. It's just I'll put chapters on there. There's a full book. I have 2 young adult tiers, one of which I'm busy working on at the moment, sorting out. That's going to be Sons of Mafia, which is, I wrote, put it this way, I was inspired by the K-drama All of Us Are Dead, which is, well, it's a zombie thing, really. Really, it's phenomenal. It's really, really good, set in a high school, and it inspired me to write my book with. I have a Korean character in it, but it's set in England and with international cast characters, and it's about the sons and daughters of mafia who go to this school, and something happens to the school. It's a bit of a shootout there, and it's how they survive. So and all the relationships that are going on in between all of this, and one with his stepsister, the other his new stepsister, and the other one with a rival family, a girl from a rival family. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoy writing that. So that'll be out soon. I've got to sort that out. It is, because I had them as 2 different books, but I'm actually going to put them together. I want to do a script. I have started doing a script of them as well, but I'm going to put the books together. So you've got 2 different viewpoints going on. So that will be available soon on Inkit. I have the young adult fantasy, paranormal, vampire type stuff, which has got the full book of Court of Londinium, but I've put it back to its original title, which is Lady of Londinium. If you love time travel, if you love vampires, there's a whole world I've built around this story. There are other books to it. Check that one out. I have lots of other different types of stories that are going to be on there, an awful lot, and I'm going to be continuing some of the ones that have already been done on. Then I have, what do I call it? I gave it a name. I've got this fascination with naming tiers, subscription tiers after stars out there. So I've got Draco, however you want to say it, Mafia Romance, because that is my thing. I love doing about mafia romance. That's why I wanted to do Sons of Mafia. And the mafia romance is dark romance, if you like that kind of thing, and pretty fiery, you would put it this way. And the first one I've put on there is a novel. It's the first novel. I haven't put the whole thing on yet, but I'm going to do it in chapters, and that is 10 Ways to Love. And that basically involves a woman who is going to be Prime Minister, and before she gets there, she gets embroiled. She gets framed for something she didn't do, and she gets embroiled with these 3 mafia guys. One who is, well, we've got a gangland leader from the UK, and then we've got somebody from Riga in Latvia, and we have another one who, oh, he's mysterious Russian. So yeah, check that out if you want. That's the first one that's going on there. I'm going to be putting on a lot of them. I have so many of them. They're all international, so it should appeal to everyone. And yeah, really enjoyed writing those ones. Yeah, especially the Spanish one. Yeah. But, yes, that one will be on there as well. I cannot remember the titles of all my books because I have nearly 200, so sorry. Oh my god, I've had so much going on the last few weeks. I'm not in the best of places with my personal life, with what's been happening. So, and I've been told from my readings there's another storm coming in and there's going to be another tower moment. So, God help me. But anyway, so I'm telling you this now. Yeah. Because I love people to read this stuff, and I really want to get, away from just relying on Amazon Kindle, because I do not wish to give that man any more money to go into space. However small my contribution is to that, I've just had enough of Amazon Kindle. They're really, they're greedy. Okay, and they allowed my books to be stolen by other people, so with not putting the proper protection on them, and they just won't take issue with it. They won't, and it's not just me. They did this. There's so many other people. They didn't do anything about it. They were aware it had happened, and they didn't care. As long as their readers are getting books, they don't give a toss about authors. But that is my experience. If some of you have had a better experience out there, well, that's great. That is really good. But my experience and so many other authors' experience, and I put all of my books on there in the end. And then a publisher, no. And they messed me up as well. So this is why I'm doing it this way. I can retain full control of my work. And nobody gets to make any money off these tiers either. So, and that's the only way I can write, because I haven't written for ages because of what happened. And publisher just decided that they didn't like, I wanted to do something different with my work, and they didn't like it. So they just took off all of my books, didn't even tell me. And there's that thing about people keeping secrets around me. I don't know what that's all about. But didn't tell me, so I lost a load of money. And then I had to get the Guild of Authors in the US to help me get the books back on, because Amazon kept saying they still belonged to this publisher. So I've had so much trouble doing that. Everything is going to go on here. And and I know there are fans out there. I've had people write to me, where are your books? Why aren't they on Amazon anymore? Why can't I buy them? Blah, blah, blah. Well, that's because they're going on Inc.com, and they are going in tiers. So so the Draco Mafia, you will get everything that is, sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. Yeah, I should do that. Actually, I will give you the young adult and that, because I know a lot of, I will do that. A lot of young adult like to, sorry, I'm getting confused. A lot of people like to read the young adult if you're an adult. So that will be in there. Those two, what's in those previous two tiers will be in the, I'll do that today, the Draco Mafia tier. Then we get to Moon Fantasy, which is the adult naughtiness, sort of post-apocalyptic dystopian naughtiness going on, shall we say. So, and I mean naughty. You think 50 Shades of Grey was bad, talk about 75 or up, okay? So Moon Fantasy is paranormal, it's dystopian, post-apocalyptic, that kind of thing, vampire in there possibly at some point, all that kind of thing. So that is in the next tier, so you get all of the previous tiers in the Moon Fantasy tier. Then So these are full-length novels, and these are serializations and updates and extras I'll be putting in there. Then my biggest one, by the way, in the Moon Fantasy, we have Imperial Majesty, which is about mafia again, but it's warlord in the future when the whole world's been carved up into empires run by a mafia warlord. So maybe that's gonna happen, you never know. God help us. So it's after World War III. After World War III. Okay, then we've got my biggest one, which is the Arabella Kingsley contemporary romance, which is all of the biggies that I had. And it will have, I know some of you loved his, but that is still with another publisher we won't talk about. I can't get a hold of that at the moment, but I will be in the very near future. If these tiers take off, I will be able to buy it back, because that's what I'll have to do. Be very careful what you get involved in if you're writing with publishers. Read the fine print, read everything, even get it checked over, because, and some of them you can do that and they ignore the contract, they just throw it out, which is what happened to me. So there are some very dodgy publishers out there, so please be careful. Yeah. Okay. So that is the contemporary romance. At the moment I've got, the title is Feral. It was originally The Wolf of Lochaber, but I don't want people getting confused. It's not a werewolf one. So, but it's, you like men in kilts? There you go. So we've got that one. I will be putting Daddy's Rose on there because I know that's a biggie, and his, once I get it back. So if these tiers are successful, yes, and I will, I know some of you have written to me, I will be adding to that, because once I have it back and I have it under my control, because I am not letting those people have any more money from me. Okay, because they made more money out of that than me, and that's not fair. I have to make a living here. So I've, in the past month, with everything that's been going on with my mum and my brother dying suddenly, I have had to look at how I conduct my relationships, both business and everything else, and I have been letting people get away with a lot. So I'm learning the lesson, and this is the way it is. So anyway, I'd be very excited if you at least took a look at them, because these are my babies. I thought this was my life purpose, and I think it is still, but it tends to be, it runs into obstacles quite a lot. But if I can get this to work, then nobody will be allowed to touch them, and if they do, there'll be trouble. But when you create something, it is your baby, and you see it as your baby. So and it's a very, when you're writing, it's a very emotional thing. It can really take it out of you, and you put your heart and soul into that work. It doesn't matter what genre it is. I've got all different genres. I will be creating a thriller one, because I've got some big thrillers that I wrote that you can still get one on audiobook, which has got fantastic 5-star reviews, loads of 5-star reviews. I was so proud of that book. And that's now, that was written by the military in Afghanistan, stuff like that. So that will be put on. That'll have to go in another tier. I am wanting to write my first murder mystery, and really looking forward to that. I will have historical romance, naughty Regency romance. So if you liked, what was that program called? Oh, Bridgerton. If you like that kind of thing. Yeah, definitely. So I will be sorting that out in the next few days or so. So please check them out, and thank you for your support, and thank you for your support on this channel. There will be extra videos. I am going to do a whole load of tarot videos this afternoon for my tarot channel. I'm really building that up now, so if you want to check that out. We're going to do one, because I was playing around with cards before. I was a bit down, and we're going to do why do you feel like your life is going nowhere? I thought, well, if I'm doing it for me, let's, What do you need to shake up? What do you need to do? How do you progress from this static point that you can't get yourself out of? So I'm going to do that. I will be doing signs. It's Lionsgate today, so it's a big portal. So for things to, you know, manifest and things like that. So I'm manifesting my books today with this. So yeah, I'm going to start putting a lot of different videos on the tarot channel. Get it to do with tarot. They'll all be to do with tarot, and we'll get things moving. Some of the videos often include healing as well. So please check that out. Yeah. Again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting me. You'll be noticing my subscribers are going up and down as they usually do. In a very odd manner within days. 1 minute they're one, then they go down one, then they go down another one, then another one, and then they go up, 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 and then down, 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 up, up, within 3 or 4 subscribers. So I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't understand. I don't really care anymore, to be honest. I'm reaching people. That's great for me. But I'm building up the tarot channel because I still see more progress with that. However small it is at the moment. But that's where it is. You just have to get on with it. Thank you for your support, and I love you all because you've been fantastic, and it's really meant a lot at this time for me. So I hope you enjoy the stories, and there'll be lots more to come. Okay, take care of yourselves. Oh, and before I go, I have a few more slots open. If you want angel coaching or you want psychic development coaching, please contact me. Oh, healing. I've just seen a lot of purple there. I don't know what that was about. Please contact me. And I've had a few more spooky goings on in here. Actual poltergeist activity. They don't see themselves as poltergeist, but I do. So I'm going to do a video about that as well. That'll be just a short one. And watch out for that. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Bye.